This is a daily struggle of Emanuela Catherine Hayford, a student with physical disability at the University of Ghana, Legon. She makes her way from the ground floor to the third floor anytime she attends 5 different lectures. Climbing a flight of steep stairs makes her tired and leaves her drenched in sweat. For 8 months, she's expected to be used to climbing up and descending the stairs. But Catherine says making it up and down strains her and leaves her body aching throughout the day and night. Worst of it all is when she has to use the washroom. Catherine says she is forced to retain her urine and descend slowly to the ground floor to ease herself, an experience she describes as humiliating.
I go to class panting, like short of breath, like it's a hassle. Like I basically don't feel the need to be in class because it's stressful. Even the stares alone you get from people when they see you sweating and panting. Even the stares they will give to you alone is a different thing altogether, and it's sad.
On a daily, she has to journey up to the lecture room an hour ahead of schedule in order to secure a seat. Such is her daily nightmare in a quest to access education.
All my lectures are on JQB top floor. I'll have to take the staircase, about 30 staircases before I get up there, and my class is at the far end. And with that, I have to wake up very early in the morning. If I have class at 7:30, I have to make sure I'm ready by 6 so that I'll come and take the staircase at my own pace and go and settle and wait for the lecture to come. And it's really a struggle.
Because of a daily stress in accessing the lecture room, sometimes she misses classes, and that is taking a toll on her academic work.
Yesterday, for instance, I had to miss lecture because my lecture was on the top floor, the top floor of JQB. So I had to miss that lecture because the trauma I passed through taking the staircase. Yes.
A bus for students with mobility challenges transports her to and from lectures. But days that the bus is unavailable, Catherine would have to either spend 12 Ghana cedis for a taxi or forfeit class. She admits this is having an adverse effect on her studies.
At times we'll be given group works and we would have to meet at a particular point to discuss or make contribution. And all these places are not accessible for persons with disability, so I would have to opt out, which means I'll lose marks there.
The University of Ghana established an office for students with special needs to cater for the welfare of individuals with any form of disabilities. The office is supposed to make sure that the school reasonably accommodates Catherine by ensuring all lectures are organized in rooms accessible to all. But the coordinator of the office says Emanuela's plight is yet to come to her attention.
Catherine hasn't informed me about her lectures being at JQB. I know about Catherine, I know she has difficulties, but what I know is that our bus takes her to and from her lectures. But as to the fact that she's at the top floor of JQB, she hasn't told me. I didn't know that. If I had known, would have tried to do something about it. And they shouldn't wait till this is the 6th week of lectures. I mean, if we know at the beginning of the semester, then we can do something about it. But if she waits till this long, then it's more difficult to do something about it. Long term, we have to make the buildings accessible. And I've been saying that every opportunity I get. It is the law. It is in our own policy. We recently had a policy approved. So long term, definitely the university will have to make these buildings accessible.
In 2006, Ghana passed the Disability Law Act 715, which aimed at ending the discrimination that faces people with disability. A 10-year moratorium given by the Act for old buildings to be renovated to disability-friendly status has indeed not been met. The moratorium ended in 2016. Students like Catherine therefore go through unnecessary strain to access education. But Catherine is determined to rise above the odds. As she climbs the academic ladder, she wants to be aided with a prosthetic leg.
So my number one wish is to get a prosthetic leg. Yeah, that would be my number one wish right now. So to feel comfortable, walk normally.
Until then, Catherine would continue to face discrimination in the quest to satisfy her academic thirst and hunger. Emmanuel Givenus reports for Joy News.